Welcome to Icelandic Undercurrents, the podcast where we pull back the veil on the forgotten and the feared. Tonight we journey to the ancient, stark landscapes of Iceland, to a legend whispered on the wind and reflected in the dark waters of its hidden lakes. A creature of myth known only for its beauty and its terror. But what if the story we know isn't the whole story? Tonight, for the first time, we give voice to the Nikur.
They call me many things, these humans. A monster, a spirit of deceit, a cautionary tale for restless children. They paint me with broad strokes of malice, a creature born only to drag the innocent to their watery graves. And yes, in their stories, I am the beautiful horse, the one who lures, who sticks, who drowns. But do they ever truly consider why? My existence is bound to the water. Not merely in it, but of it. I am the breath of the deep. Before your ancestors walked this land, I was here, watching, waiting.
When you say waiting, what exactly are you waiting for?
They say I pretend to be tame. My wildness is the quiet force of the ocean's depths. When I manifest, it is as a horse because that is what you understand. A creature of grace, of power, of companionship. It draws you. Ah, the stickiness, they call it a trap. But consider this, what if it is simply connection, an unbreakable bond? You come to my waters, you seek to touch what is not yours, to claim what is wild and free. And in that moment of contact, the water claims you. It is not malice, not rage. It is simply the way of things. The water demands its due.
So you see yourself not as an aggressor, but as an enforcer of a natural law, a balance that humans perhaps have forgotten?
You build your bridges, you sail your boats, you fish from my depths. You take, you forget the power that lies beneath the surface, the ancient forces that shaped this very land. My purpose is not vengeance, my purpose is remembrance. Every child warned away from the lake's edge, every parent who grips their little one's hand tighter by the riverbank. They are my testament. I am the living embodiment of the warning. I am the consequence of forgetting. When you ignore the signs, when you dismiss the whispers of danger, when you believe that all beauty is harmless, then I am there. I am the cold truth that waits where the land ends and the deep begins.
Do you feel sorrow?
Do I feel sorrow? Perhaps a quiet ancient sorrow for the endless cycle, for the curiosity that leads to oblivion, for the human tendency to underestimate the wild. But I am not here to judge. I am here to be the boundary, to be the lesson. So the next time you stand by a dark lake or gaze into the swirling currents of a river and you feel a sudden chill, a strange pull, remember the Nikur. Remember the beautiful horse with the shimmering mane, and know that I am not just a monster in a tale. I am the voice of the water itself, reminding you of its power, its mystery, and its eternal, unyielding claim.
A chilling perspective indeed. The Nikur not as a creature of pure evil, but as an ancient force, a guardian of the deep and a living warning. Thank you for joining us on Whispers from the Deep. Until next time, stay curious but always respect the boundaries.